How many front vowels? How many vowels are produced with the front part of the tongue? Let me repeat. How many vowel sounds are produced with the front part of the tongue in English? 4. Okay. And this is how I think that's so much. Okay. So we are going to look at the mouth pictures or that is what we are going to look at is very, very clear. Let me clarify it. Since the front part of the tongue is involved, we produce this with the front part of the tongue. Okay. We will look at the height to which the front part of the tongue goes up with reference to the roof of the mouth. Now, I have a question. I think I'll answer Masiha's question. Which part of the roof of the mouth are we talking about? With reference to which part of the roof of the mouth? Now, then we will understand. Then is it the alveolar ridge or the hard palate or it is certainly not the soft palate. Okay, so we have here the front part of the tongue. Okay, and that is E. Okay. Front wall A. And okay, this is not this. I mean, it's not perfect, but if you see, the height keeps on reducing. That is, the height to which the front part of the tongue lifts itself, or we lift the tongue, keeps on reducing as we progress from E to A. From A, the tongue is almost flat. Okay, so this is one set. The second set that we're going to look at is again cross section. Cross section. Upper T, lower row of T. Okay. Lower lip. All right. I'm getting it right. Just a minute. Okay. So the back part. So to which part of the roof of the mouth? All the front vowels. What you're seeing is the front part of the tongue raises itself with reference to the hard palate. So, okay, it is not towards the. It is not towards the alveolar ridge. Okay, it will be after the alveolar ridge because it's the front part of the tongue. Now, immediately you'll ask me, what do we mean by the front part of the tongue? We'll look at the parts of the tongue later. As of now, 3 parts of the tongue are involved in the production of vowel sounds. Remember, we are talking about the vowel sounds of English. For the production of vowel sounds in all languages, only these 3 are involved. The tongue is involved, front, back, center. Okay, so let's be very clear about this. The back part of the tongue is involved here. So, yeah, here. All right, and we start with. I'm going from below. Here we started from the top, and we are going down. Here we start from the bottom. That is from the most open position to the closed position. We call this closed because it is close to the roof of the mouth. We call this open because it's produced with the most open. Okay, all vowel sounds are produced with an open mouth. There's no doubt about that. But between E and R, the difference is very clear. You produce E, you don't open the mouth much. You just smile. But for R, it is very clear. You are opening your mouth. Okay. So this is the. So here, the back part of the tongue is involved. R. Then O. Just adjust it a bit. And don't be misled by this. I'll just make this. I'll just adjust this. Okay. There should be an appreciable distance between the tongue and the roof of the mouth should be there should be an appreciable distance. Appreciable distance na puriyadha. Yarkad appreciable distance na puriyadha. Gap irukano. There should be a gap between the tongue and the back part of the tongue and the soft palate or velum. If you take it, anybody, Priya, try this. If I take this close to the velum, what consonant sound do I produce? Priya, give it a try. Now, you don't touch pannirren. The back part of the tongue, right? I thought I got her name wrong. If I take this to that is, if I allow the back part of the tongue to touch, to touch the velum, what consonant sound can I produce? Or what consonant sounds can I produce? Velar sounds. Ka, and also very good. Also, but that we do not touch. Vignesh, Vignesh, very good thinking. Good Vignesh. But it may be a velar, it won't touch. That is why we call it a semi-vowel. Very good. Wonderful. Labia velar. Good. He remembered. Very good. So, if you allow it to touch, for word it is semi-vowel. It's almost like that. Okay, just asking you. You understood? If the back part of the tongue touches the roof of the mouth, you are producing a consonant sound. If it comes very close to the roof of the mouth and there is friction, you are producing a consonant sound. But look at this. For the tongue does not touch anything. Plus, there is another small test for finding out the difference between a consonant sound and vowel sound. A vowel sound can be produced for a longer period of time. For example, I can, for any length of time, a cost, app for a I can produce, observe. I can produce it for a long time. But look at it. But let me compare it with the velar sound. That's it. That's it. Or compare in and oo. Look at the length to which I can produce, and you will understand the difference between a vowel sound and a consonant sound. You get that? You get the point? Are you able to understand? Good. And labia velar is wonderful, but labia velar number, we'll talk about this obstruents and the other thing, and then you'll understand it much better. Okay, let me rub this off. I'm going to give you the third mouth picture. So, yetana cover aayirukku? 4 here and 5 here. Okay, so 3 more and then, okay, so this is the mouth picture for the central vowels. Okay, and for the central vowels, so what we're going to do is, how it is produced is, the center part of the tongue goes up to the roof of the mouth, normally between the hard palate and the soft palate. Okay, the region between the hard palate and the soft palate, but that is not important. Central vowels are produced in a very neutral manner. The tongue, just observe. The tongue will be your mouth will be the shape of the mouth is very neutral. Just observe. If you see, there is not much movement. It is unrounded, no doubt. But by neutral we mean you will not. It will not be as rounded as for back vowels or as unrounded as for front vowels. Okay, so central vowels are produced with the central part of the tongue, and the mouth will be kept neutral. Okay, so something like this, you can produce it. You just open your mouth. You don't round your lips. You don't unround it too much. No unrounding, no rounding, neutral. Okay, and you would have produced a central vowel. In fact, the Tamil, the first letter of the Tamil vowel system, that which we start with, okay? So, is the central vowel, okay? You understand? In fact, even Hindi, is a central vowel. The question is, how central is it? Sir, what is the difference between Tamil and this, the schwa that we have here? We'll come to that later. Okay? So, the central part of the tongue is what? Here, we are showing this as 1, okay? 1. And if you notice, this is for, okay? And then This is the same position we have for schwa as well as for the position is the same. The only difference is schwa is short, is long. Okay. So how many vowels have we covered? Four front vowels. 4 front vowels. 5 back vowels. 5 back vowels and 3 central vowels. Okay. Now, if you have this 5 more minutes, we can look at the vowel quadrilateral and look at the yeah, we have it's 341 sorry 141. 5 more minutes. It is clear. Now, we have vowel quadrilateral and okay. And maybe we'll stop there so that you digest this and then we'll go over the 3-term label later. Okay. We take so that this ultimately what's the vowel quadrilateral? The vowel quadrilateral is the space within which we are producing. It is the space within which all these vowel sounds are produced. So I need not draw a separate vowel quadrilateral for front, separate one for back, and separate one for center. Okay. Now, I can integrate all this in one vowel quadrilateral. That is, I can show all the 12 vowel sounds in one vowel quadrilateral. Okay. So let's do that. Okay. So here we have. Okay. So that we are maybe a bit more. Just a minute. Are you able to see? Okay. So front vowel center. The vowel quadrilateral, the back will be the front vowels. Left hand side. Towards the left hand side. So so what does this show? In the arrow, height the height to which the tongue goes, the height to which the tongue moves. What does this show? This arrow show. This is the front, this is the back. Okay, so we will plot all these 12 sounds within this vowel quadrilateral. Okay, we just do it once. We look at it again in the next class, and then we will. Okay, so where will E come? So this is the close position. Close means close to the roof of the mouth. Close here again. Open, and then midway position we have got for half open, half close, okay, half. I'm just writing HO here, just bear with me. Half open, okay. Yes, sir. So, okay, all right. So let us just connect these 2 points, okay. All right, and then let's start plotting it. We are going to plot this, okay. So this is the history and wonderful. Okay. Just a minute, people. Okay. So not the yeah. 1 second. Who's calling? This is okay. Please go ahead. No problem. Okay. They were who else? Yeah. Take it. Okay, and then just above half open. This front wall just above half open. Okay, and then we have the fourth wall just above open. Okay. Sorry, I'm not able to write it properly. So I'll write it outside. Okay. So where will enter? Quick, just 2 minutes. Then we will see. This is just a comparison of the mouth picture and the quadrilateral. In the next class, we'll take up the quadrilateral and do it properly. Don't worry. Will come somewhere here, correct? Because it's the back part of the back part of the tongue. O. Okay, short vowel O, and then we have O just below half close position. U and U just below close position. Now, where will the central vowels be? Either front to back. So let us draw a line. Okay, this represents the central vowels. Okay, so central vowels will be okay just below half open position. Okay, just below half open, and between half close and half open, schwa and the long one. Okay. Okay. So please note this down. We will start with this in the next class. This is the space in which we are producing the English vowel sounds. The next class, if this is a bit confusing, don't worry. I'll be drawing a detailed, a bigger diagram of the vowel quadrilateral, and we'll start with that. Okay. Thanks a lot. Now, 1 second. You have this information. Please come out with the three terms. So this is front. Give them three terms. Front, close, unrounded vowel. So each மட்டும் நான் சொல்லிடுறேன். Front, close, unrounded vowel. Front, close, unrounded vowel. மிச்சதுக்கெல்லாம் நீங்க கண்டுபிடிங்க. We'll stop there for now. Thanks a lot, people. I know